Hi, from spruaa.
Yeah, and to start with, wish you all our viewers a very happy, prosperous, healthy, wealthy, and peaceful 2020. Yes. So 2019 has been actually great for us. It's a big change for us because we founded spruaa and all this new thing started for us. It was a great start, and thanks to all of those who shared their feedback, comments, and that has been helping us a lot. And 2020 also, we look forward to hear from you and reach out to you with this series, by way of this series, sharing different thoughts on different topics. So let's get started with today.
Yes.
Okay, so today's topic is very interesting again and extremely important also. Say when you make a decision, so last time we spoke about decision, and so unknowingly there are certain things that we consider. Now, for example, if you're buying a house or a car, or you're finding your partner, there are certain things. Now, for example, in my case, even while in my job, I would try to look for a balance. Yeah. So sometimes if I find I'm doing too much of office work, I'll try to take a break and do something in my personal life. Yeah. Or when I am looking for a colleague or a friend or a new venture to start with, there are certain things I look for. Yeah. For example, trust. Is that person trustworthy? So these are the qualities each one of us has.
Yeah.
And we do consider them in our every decision unconsciously.
Yes. So that reminds me that until last year even we did not know what are core values, and after going through the system, I realized its importance. It's a very funny example, but a very day-to-day life example. I used to squabble with my husband a lot, and in our fight, like if we had to do certain things, he was like, "Ki, if you want to do, you do it, finish it off." And I used to go into depth why we should do it, why was very important for me, and then how, and then when, and how and when used to come later, but why was really very important. And he is not that person who would probe so much, and that used to be one of the major factor in every fight whenever we had. So after going through the exercise, I realized that one of my core values, highest core value, is clarity. So before I do anything, I need clarity for myself. Why am I doing it? So even if it is a very small thing, like even if I'm going out somewhere, if I'm meeting a friend, I need to have that clarity why I'm doing certain things. So I think core values are something that make you unique.
Yes.
They are your unique values. There is nothing right or nothing wrong about it.
Yeah.
It can be anything. But knowing them is more important.
Yeah.
We are not taught. We don't know how to
know.
navigate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, how do these get formed is again from your childhood.
yes.
So this is what you're, I would say, born with, or certain incidents around them.
Yeah.
They form your core values, and more or less they don't change over a period of time. Like beliefs we talked about last time, your beliefs can be changed, but
Yes.
core values hardly change unless you have a very dramatic, very major incident in your life. They will change.
Yeah, some maybe life transforming incidents. Or
Yeah.
like
Yeah, so otherwise they don't normally change. They
Yeah.
make you what you are and who you are. And as Dr. Urvi said, there is nothing right and nothing wrong about it. So these concepts of core values, as I said, we figured out, and I know now one of my top core values is balance, and that's why now I understand for why in everything I was always looking for a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, be it even my setting up my own house, I would see a balance of color and furniture, and not too much and not too less.
Yeah.
So everywhere I was doing, and now I know it consciously. I consider that. So why is it important to know your core values basically?
The most important thing is because our decisions are based on the core values. The decision, in fact, not even decision. If whatever simple situation, day-to-day life situation come in our life, and the way we react to them, the way we respond to them, depends on our core values. The way we choose things, like if there is a choice. Well, like take a simple example: sitting at home, going out for dinner, going for a hiking, or something else. So what we will choose at that time will depend on our core value.
Hmm.
So it again, and in the long run, it of course helps in taking decisions. May it be small, may it be
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
So
So I think buying
Yeah.
simple decisions like buying a car or
Yeah.
a house or so
Yeah.
somebody will look for a very flashy design and
Yeah.
color,
Yeah.
and person like me will look for what is the average, how sturdy it is,
safety
and things like that.
colors and comfort. Few people go for
Yeah.
comfort.
So,
Money.
linking this back to the topic we discussed last time, decision making, we said the last time also we said this is a separate topic, we'll
Yes.
touch on this later. Is it's important to consider your core values. Every decision you filter through your core values so that later you don't repent. Now, suppose you took a decision, it didn't give the expected result, but in spite of that, you could be at peace. You can think of such decision you took it in the past. So probably going abroad maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah. In IT, it's very common. You get opportunity to travel abroad. Now you could have rejected that opportunity because you consider a few other factors.
Yes.
Yeah. And today you may not be feeling bad about it, but if you really think and give it a thought, it could be because you actually took the decision based on your core values. Maybe
Yes.
your family was more important. So family could be your topmost core value and things like that. And so you are at peace. So you missed that opportunity, that's fine, but you are at peace. So that is the reason it's important to know your core values, consciously be aware about them.
Yeah, and one more thing, I realized that after going through system, I not only realized my core values, but even people around me.
Yes.
Of course, like going through system, you understand your own stuff, but when you understand people around you and what is it,
What
what
could be
values
their
are
values, yeah.
important, we
Yeah.
can guess. We don't know exactly until they go, but that makes things very easier in our day-to-day
Yeah.
life. Yeah,
Relationship, I think
Yeah.
you can avoid a lot of conflicts
Yeah.
because you know that for this person this
Yeah.
is the value, and
like in personal life also and in professional life as
life
well.
also. Yeah. So that's
That is another another good thing of knowing core value.
Absolutely. So,
Advantage.
how you find out the core values? There is a huge list, and we have a proper exercise, one big topic on this in our program.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah,
how you
life
can
coaching.
find, and that's how we help you find out your core values and use them. So I think you have anything you want to know on this topic, any questions you have,
Yes.
please write in the comments or email us, and we'll do get back to you.
Yeah,
So,
we would love to hear your comments, your opinions, your replies,
Yeah.
and your views.
Yes.
On,
and
core
now that you
values.
know about it, any experience you remember, any decision, you said, okay, I lost that opportunity, but I'm feeling good about it. Yeah, or maybe
or even grab that opportunity,
but not feeling good about it.
I'm not feeling good, whatever. It
Yeah,
can
so
be.
you will understand that when you do this exercise, figure out, and when you go back and analyze the things in the light of your core values. So for now, I think we'll stop here with this topic, the first topic of 2020, and we'll talk to you again soon. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.